Alright everybody, welcome back. Today is August 10th. We're up here at my pine row plot at my grandma's, and I'm going to give you guys kind of a plot by plot update, maybe what my plans are for tree stands or blinds. And today is going to be the pine row plot at my grandma's. There's a big trail, well, right here, you can kind of see it over my shoulder. It's an ATV trail that goes up into the woods here, and well, as you guys can see, it's become kind of overgrown. So I got the weed whacker with a brush blade on it. What I'm going to do here is I am going to just weed whack this down and open up this trail again. It's super hot, super humid today. I believe it was like 90 something today. It was really hot and it was supposed to rain, so we have super high humidity. But I want to kind of show you this plot. This is a week and a half after planting. So you guys seen the planting video. This is Whitetail Institute wintergreens and John Comp's Northwoods Whitetail Sweet Feast Brassica blend. And this plot is looking exceptionally well. Sorry, I was getting bit by a deer fly. But I'll just kind of turn it around and show you guys. We got some really good coverage, really good growth going on. You can see some of these plants here, kind of just how tall they're getting in just a short week and a half period. Some spots are definitely thicker than others. This is the coverage rate that I kind of wanted. But obviously it got a little heavy in some spots, which is, it is what it is. But this plot's looking really good all the way back up in there. Like I said, along this edge it's a little thin. There's an open spot there and kind of an open spot right there, and then right here's where that wet hole was. But all in all, plot's doing pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Now, I've never had a plot here before. This is a totally new plot. The deer are in here eating on this a little bit so far, but it's so young and so small yet that they really haven't been, you know, mowing it down. But we got 3 big trails that come into this plot here. There's one right over my shoulder right here. I can kind of show you guys. I cut this trail open right here. You can kind of see this open area right here. And then right back here, as you guys can see, we have a hanging vine mox grape set up here. You guys seen the video on that one. And then my next trail that comes in here, how good this is growing back in this corner, is right here. This all back there is all bedding. So we got bedding back here and we have bedding back up in here further, but it comes out to this nice green food plot. You can actually see where the deer have been hitting this vine. I don't have a camera on this one per se, but so you have those 2 trails and the trail that I'm about to cut open that I showed you first. Those 3 major trails come out of my grandma's woods, the big woods here behind me. On the other side of this is just a big green alfalfa field, and then you got the neighbors kind of off on an angle, kitty corner from where this is. This should be a good spot. There's a swamp on the neighbors over here. I know that holds some deer, and I know they got food by it, so I'm really curious to see how that plot does for them. We're really starting to get a lot of food, and with all the neighbors here, we've really been working together and coordinating each other's own plan, but somewhat of a management habitat plan for each property, and starting to pay off. So We're consistently getting deer on camera, good bucks every single year, the same bucks year in and year out. So it is working. But that's this plot. I'm gonna weed whack this little trail open right here and that I showed you first, and then I'm gonna show you what I have set up here for a ground blind. There's no really good tree here for a tree stand, so I had to go with the ground. There is one good tree, but I would have to wait for an off wind to be able to hunt out of it. And where I am right now with the ground blind, it's on the other side of the plot and be right on the edge of the bedding area, more likely where we're gonna get a decent wind for me. So I'm gonna get this trail opened up, and then I'll turn you guys back on and show you what I did for a opening to get to my blind, and then where the blind is in reference to the plot. Everybody, we got this trail all opened up. As you can see, much nicer, wide open. Deer can use it. I got all the pricker bushes out of the way, cleared up a few of the low-hanging branches, opened it right up for them. So the deer will be able to use that trail again. And I've iterated this before, but guys, if you make trails, deer are going to use them. So I have 3 major trail openings coming to this food plot, all out of my grandma's. So what I'm gonna get into now is how I'm gonna hunt this. This might be kind of a difficult plot to hunt. I just have to wait for the right wind, which is a straight south wind. I can't have anything out of southwest. I can have a southeast, east, northeast, north, just no southwest. And I don't really want west or no westerly winds, which kind of makes it difficult because a lot of times our wind is coming out of the west, but we do get a lot of south winds and some east winds and southeast winds. So this way, that's that first trail I opened up, and there's the other trail back there around that corner that I showed you. That is kind of off the northeast corner of this plot here. So that's northeast corner. That way is straight north. The bedding area is back in here towards the northeast. That's why I can't have a southwest wind. Straight north, the bedding drops off and it goes out not too far over this way is a open field. So if I have that to the north, the open field to the north, any south wind I'm good. Any southwest wind, or sorry, southeast wind, there's another open field off this backside. So I just can't have any kind of a westerly wind whatsoever. Now what I did here is, since there's no good spot for a tree stand, I put in this ground blind. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it, but right there's a ground blind. When you're eye level with the deer, that's what it looks like. This is about eye level for a deer. It's tucked back up in the corner, and I'll show you how I'm going to be getting in and out of that blind. I'm going to back up and just kind of give you guys a far out view. where the deer are going to be coming from, what they're going to see when they walk out into this plot. Of course, if I'm hunting out of it, I'll have the window zipped up a little bit more. And I just want them to be down right now. I want the deer to be able to get used to it. And I just want the deer to be able to get used to it and see it right now. It's August 10th, so they got plenty of time to get used to it. But right here at this one trail that I have opened up, when they come out into the plot here, this is what they're gonna see. The blind is right there. So you can see where it is in reference to where I am right now. It's in the shadows of them trees. I have a lot of cover in front of it, and I have a lot of cover above it too. And I used all them branches right there to block off everything in front of that blind, so the deer don't try to use their old trail that goes out to the alfalfa field behind that blind. So as you can see, I got it blended in pretty good. I'm leaving the windows wide open right now, just for the simple fact of I want the deer to be able to get used to it. Sorry, I know I'm shaking the camera, but I am getting eaten alive by deer flies and mosquitoes. So you can see the blind set up. Now I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to get in and out of this blind. Possibly depends on where the deer are at in this blind. I don't anticipate the deer staying all night in this blind, or in this plot. I have a feeling eventually they're going to work off to the bigger ag fields and to different places. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to get in and out of this blind totally undetected without having to walk through the plot. And it's so easy, it's so simple. It is going to be the easiest in-out spot that I'm probably going to have this year. So I'll show you guys what I did real quick, and then we'll be done here. Alright everybody, truck's right here. I just want to show you guys how easy this is going to be to get to this blind. I've said it a couple of times in other videos. You can see this 2-track road here goes all the way down the edge of this field. This is that alfalfa field that been telling you guys about. I parked my truck down here at the end of it, more near the road, but I can walk right down this 2-track, and this 2-track goes straight north. Well, I guess a little bit northwest, but not much. It's almost straight north. So as I'm coming down this with the south wind, I'm just blowing my wind straight back down this 2-track. If I have a southeast wind, I'm blowing it more out this way. So what I did here is, this is my access right here. You can see my truck right there. I can drive pretty much right to this. Once I get to this spot on this 2-track, you can see what I did here. I cut a trail right that goes right up through here. And I'll take you down it. So you got a little bit of a ditch here to go through. And once you get through here, I just opened up this trail. You can get in here very quietly. I'll definitely clean this up a little bit with a rake, so there's none of this dead vegetation on the ground. Hopefully I can get it pretty close to the dirt. But you just come in right here, and then the blind is right there. So a short 40-yard walk. And you guys, I don't know if you can see the blind yet or not, but the blind is right here. You just come up under here. That's all you can see of the plot right here. Right here on the edges. Right there and right there. That's all you can see of the plot. And you come right up in here. And then right here, bam, I'm at the back edge of the blind. Open the door up real quick and jump right in here. You can see I made the ground real close to the dirt, and then bam, you are good to go. Real small openings, really tucked back in here in the shadows. I got a cell camera right there that I gotta close up and turn back on, but you guys can see what I'll be seeing and what you guys will be seeing come season. So that's the plan for this plot anyways. This is the pine row plot. This is how I'm going to hunt it. This is where it's at right now, and this is what it's going to be. If I have to make any mid-season changes, then I got to make mid-season changes. It is what it is. Happens every year that you got to make mid-season changes. That's all right. So that's it for this plot. The only other plot that I'm really going to be hunting this year is that I have anyways is the back 40 plot at my mom's. So in a few days I'll do a video on that. I got to get the mower there and mow that clover down. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. Drop a comment down below, like the video, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.